Good morning, comic fans. With the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic gaming store. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is freezing outside. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to Florida. I went to bed. I was in Florida. I woke up. I think I was in Ohio, Michigan. I don't know, but it certainly wasn't Florida outside. Cold and wet and raining. And northern Florida's got snow, inches of snow, not just slow flurries, but inches of snow. So hell is frozen over. That's all I can figure, and it is just damn cold. I love a little bit of cold. Get you to get to some of the cold weather clothes out that you never get to wear, and it's kind of nice. But after a couple of days of it, it's okay. We could do without this. And now a couple of weeks of it. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. Anyway, so it's a freezing cold. New comic book day here at the Comics Club. It is Wednesday, January 22nd, the third new comic book day of the month. And we have a healthy stack of comic books here. We're talking 13 inches worth of comic books stacked up over here, which we're going to go through. But I'll tell you what, before we get to that, I want to tell you about something that might warm you up, especially if you have these books in your collection, because they're dominating the scene right now, and who would have thought it not so long ago, but dominating the scene right now is DC Comics. Some of the hottest, keep you warm, hottest comic books out there right now are coming out of DC. Now, there's one you're going to be familiar with, but it came on the scene a few months ago, and we're only up to issue number 4, I think. But wow, this series has taken the country by storm. Absolute Batman has just been absolutely amazing. So have the others. Have been amazing. Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman. But that's one of the hottest comics on earth, and we still have a couple of raw copies here at the Comics Club. We've obtained them for you, so that anybody needing a raw copy, you can. If you're a subscriber discount club member, you can get a discount off of this. Also, if you know the secret word, which Mr. Happy will be telling us in just a little bit, you get 15% off. If you're a discount club member or subscriber and you know the secret word, it gets you 20% off any single item in the store. But this hot book can be yours. Not the only hot book out of DC right now. Here's another one. And it's not just this book particularly. It is the character. The character's gotten real hot because one of our favorite actors is going to be playing the role of Lobo. And his first appearance is going to be in the Supergirl movie. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is what it's based on. And he's going to play probably his bounty hunter, the intergalactic bounty hunter that he is. This is a 1 in 25 variant from Dark Knight's Death Metal Infinite Hour Extreme number 1 in 25, featuring Lobo. Lobo, the first time I saw Lobo, picked up a comic book, and he's knocked Superman on his butt all the way across Metropolis, and I thought, oh my gosh, who's this guy who's come along who can kick Superman all the way to the other side of Metropolis? What a great fun character. Good morning, Steve. So proud of my wife. She was walking around outside 20-degree weather without a coat, just a long sleeve sweater. Oh well, geez, don't leave her out there too long, Steve. Get her in and warm her up. Holy cow, that is some cold weather up there in the frozen north where you are. Are you in Virginia these days? I think I've asked you that question every time. I'll figure out where you are eventually, Steve. And I think I owe you a book because you were one of our winners. Hello, one of our recent winners, monthly winners. Because you got to leave a comment down below, like Steve and the others do, to get your chance to win our monthly prize drawing. Hello, Juan Hernandez. Thank you so much for joining us. And also thank you, Charles LePage, for joining us. Chuck at Comic List. Go check that out. Also, the other hot item is not even a human. It's a dog. That's right. Crypto. Crypto has become a super hot commodity right now. Everybody's trying to get their hands on all the covers with Crypto on it, all the covers with Lobo on it. And I'll tell you, this is just not something we would have anticipated not so long ago. This book's been sitting around for a while, and I've always loved this cover. But we're down to just a couple of copies of it because it's so popular. Look at that Alex Ross Crypto cover. I mean, how cool is that? You gotta love it. And he's standing on the top of a lion's head there in Metropolis. Dog of Steel. How cool is that? And if you saw the trailer for the new Superman movie, you know the Dog of Steel is coming to a theater near you, not too far in the future. Okay, I'll give you some things that we got restocks on, some new stuff, and of course the new comic books and the variant covers that are hitting the stands here. Where are my variant covers? I'll be right back. They seem to have been left over there. Whoa, and I'm back. Sorry about that, kids. That's what live TV can do for you right there. It can completely mess up your whole set. You back in action? All right. Okay, so we have the variant covers. We showed you the hottest comics that should keep you warm. If you've got these books in your collection, you're feeling warmer already, I bet. All right. So it's new stuff hitting the stand. We got some oversized stuff. We got some restocks and some trade paperbacks and graphic novels. We got this new My Little Pony Volume 3 of Best of My Little Pony, a Best of Rainbow Dash specifically. So there you go. There you have it. If you're a fan of My Little Pony, you're going to be happy today. There's your book. Hitting the stands. Also, Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Haunted. This is Volume 1. It's collecting for several issues of the Ghost Spider. Spider-Gwen as Ghost Spider. Great stuff. Another thing that has gotten super hot is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom books are hot. This is Books of Doom collected into one book here. Books of Doom. And we got some restocks and some things that have been in high demand recently, but these books are always in high demand. It's hard to keep them in stock. I mean, I think I could order 6 copies and they'd be gone in a week. But this is like a hell of my third reorder this year for for Kingdom Come. This book is an amazing story. My very favorite DC comic story, set in an alternate world, and just a great story. Kingdom Come. The Kingdom Come Superman is just an amazing character. Also, Flashpoint, where Flash creates a problem because Flash always does. Quit messing around with the multiverse Flash. Great story, amazing. You got to read it to even understand what happens in here. Bruce Wayne is dead. His parents become characters. They're not the ones that die. All kinds of crazy things like that happen in it. And also one of the greatest stories of all time in Marvel is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. This is the story, the 12-part series that brought you that. Everybody knows what that is. So we got those back in stock. All right. Let's jump into the variant covers, which I don't know how they didn't get over here this morning, but that, this is what happens sometimes. You're trying to pull off a show. Things go awry. So anyway, let's start off with some indies first, and then we'll dive into DC and then into Marvel. How about that? I think that's how we'll line it up. So Void Rivals, we're up to issue number 16. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover. Void Rivals. And I think that artist looks familiar to me. Could that be Adam Hughes? Might be. Anyway. We also have Toxic Avenger. This is a 1 in 3 variant cover of the Toxic Avenger. There's going to be a movie, a new Toxic Avenger movie. It's coming. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 313. This is a 1 in 10. Harley Quinn. This is issue number 47. This is a 1 in 25. Absolute Wonder Woman. This is issue number 1, third printing, 1 in 25. We don't often get third printings that we order that many of, but Wonder Woman has just gone crazy. Absolute Wonder Woman is super hot. And this is the 1 in 25 variant of the third printing of number 1. This is the first printing 1 in 25 variant of issue number 4, first printing. As well as a 1 in 50. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, this Absolute Wonder Woman story has been amazing. I highly recommend it. All the Absolute stories have been absolutely amazing. Justice League Unlimited number 3 issue. 1 in 25 issue number 3. That's a great cover. A lot of the Justice League there. Detective Comics number 1093. This is a 1 in 25. What a great cover. I'm loving that cover. Batman bursting out of there, surrounded by bats. Moving on to Marvel Comics, we have What If Galactus Transformed Rogue. This is a 1 in 10 variant. price on that. And Amazing Spider-Man number 66. This is a 1 in 25, I believe. Ultimate Spider-Man number 13, 1 in 25. And last but certainly not least, Wolverine Revenge. This is the Red Band edition of issue number 4. It's 1 in 25. And there's our variants for the week. Great stuff. DC, because DC has just been dominating and has been dominating in more than one way, this is a reproduction of Limited Collector's Edition Presents. And this is C46, for those of you who know that those were labeled that way with a C code. And they're oversized Treasury Editions, you know. They fit in the Treasury Edition bags. And this is the greatest race of all time, Superman Flash Race. And just to give you some scale of size, this is a regular comic book. And this is the Treasury Edition size. Also, they did it in a foil. And that is wrapped around there, foil front and back. And I got to show you something on the inside of these in a second. The cool back cover, eh? And also, if you don't like those, we got the blank cover. Yeah, Marvel Treasury Edition, great stuff. And DC's limited collector's edition was their equivalent of that. So yeah, so great fun stuff. But I'll tell you what, you gotta see this. In between, there's an intermission in between the race, and Superman starts talking to you about, hey, we have an intermission in the race here, and so he decides to take this moment of intermission to tell you all about the Fortress of Solitude. And you get this whole big layout. Everything details about the Fortress of Solitude. It's so cool. And there's this little thing here. You notice this little blob on the side of the Fortress of Solitude? That's actually Supergirl's apartment that she created and designed. Supergirl's apartment in the Fortress of Solitude. How cool is that? She had her own pad. And she'd hang out. This is that back cover. What a cool thing. There's things you could cut out and stand up. All kinds of fun activities. But these are the modern facsimile edition covers for those. What great fun those are. I just love them. They are a little bit difficult because of the size, but I think if you take a magazine size box or a graded size box and turn it on its side, they should fit in there. You can get them in there one way or the other. I don't think anybody's making an actual Treasury Edition size box. To hear that out there, people, here's an opportunity. Treasury Edition boxes. Somebody must have them out there. Let's dive into DC comic books because they've just been the hottest commodity around. And we've got Green Arrow number 20 hitting the stand today. And a couple different covers to choose from for that. I like Green Arrow's hood. I think that's the coolest looking look for him, the hood and everything. Although losing your peripheral vision when you're trying to be a vigilante may not be a good idea, because when a hood comes up, on your head, that's Green Arrow's hood, all right, but you can't see over here. You've got bad guys over here and over here. You're in trouble. Anyway, it still looks cool. All right. Yeah, this is a Harley Quinn number 47. We got several covers to choose from for Harley Quinn 47. We got Clayface there, I think. And it's snowing wherever she is. She's about to be eaten in a dessert. Table for none, it says. And there's that one. Okay, Metamorpho, the Element Man. We're up to issue number 2 already. He's coming right off the page there. And Batman, this is Little Batman, issue number 3. It's been an interesting ride on that one. Power Girl. Loving these covers. You see her little shadow there. Almost looks like a little dragon. And that one. Okay, we have a Superman number 22. Some great covers on Superman 22. Doomsday. Continuing to morph. Great Superman cover there. Superheroes on asteroids. That's a theme now. Wow, Doomsday. Clark in the sauna. And Planet Doomsday. Planet Doomsday? Planet Doomsday. It looked like an O with a D. All right. Moving on. Justice League International. I showed you the variant cover on this. We have several covers to choose from on that one. All right. Issue number 3, is it? Yeah, we're up to 3. I love that one. Great cover. Look at Aquaman there. I'm loving that cover there. Might just have to have that one. And this one, nice shiny foily cover. Some great stuff. I guess Swamp Thing's playing a role in that one. We also have some reprints of Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, number 1. Absolute number 1. This is 3rd printings, I believe. Yes, additional printings. I think these are mostly all 3rd printings, this one. So if you missed out on Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, it's okay. We've got additional printings available with new covers. Great stuff there. Also, if you missed issue number 2, we've got what is this one? A 2nd printing of issue number 2 for you. A couple different covers to choose from there. And we have the current issue of Absolute Wonder Woman number 4, just hitting the stands. I am behind. I haven't read beyond issue number 1 yet of this. I've read all the Batmans. I've read all the Supermans, but I'm behind on Wonder Woman. But it was a great number 1. Oh, my gosh. And sold right out. I'm trying to get more copies. If I could find some first printings, it'd be great. Okay. This is Black Canary, Best of the Best, issue number 3. Got that manga-looking art there. And this one's cool. Who's that dude? Pretty awesome there. Catwoman, issue number 72. It's been a theme of these winter saunas. And DC Horror Presents. Ooh, they've had some crazy covers on these. Wonder what's scaring the crap out of them. Ooh, what's happened to him? I think he's having a terrible nightmare there. Spring doesn't seem to be helping him much. And Detective Comics, I showed you the variant cover for that earlier. It's Detective Comics number 1093. This is the color version of that 1 in 25 variant you saw earlier. Nice stuff. And speaking of Wonder Woman, the regular Wonder Woman's up to issue number 17. Some great covers there. There's another one of those winter saunas. She's playing Cat's Cradle with her wand, with her lasso of truth. Great stuff there. And last but not least, we'll do this one fast. It's The Flash, issue number 17. And there you have it for DC Comics. Nice selection of books. I'll tell you right now. Can't go wrong with DC Comics lately. It's just been a great ride with all the absolutes and the anticipation of the upcoming movies. The trailer was well received by most people. You know, there's always those people who have to analyze everything to death. But for the most part, most of my customers at least loved the trailer. It looked cool to me. I fell in love immediately when they showed the dog. It's like, okay, you got me. It's Crypto. I got to see this. I got to see it multiple times. Probably several times. I have to stop motion it to see all the Easter eggs that hopefully they'll put in there. And the lineup of characters I wasn't expecting. If you haven't seen the trailer, go check it out. I don't want to spoil it for you. But some lineup of characters that I had not expected to see in the show. Looking forward to this. What do we got here? Ultimate Spider-Man number 13. You saw the variant earlier for this one. And the Uncanny X-Men. Issue number 9. That's an interesting homage there. It's a homage to this. I like how Marvel's showing us what is the homage to on the other side. That's pretty cool. I like that. Fantastic Four, issue number 28. A whole bunch of covers. There we go. The Fantastic Four on their own comic book. I like it. There's a homage to issue number 1 there. And this one, it is what if the Disney characters became the Marvel characters. Peach Momoko, and this is one of those Rivals covers. If we don't have any left on the stand, I know this has been pretty hot. We do have some more on order. I don't know how soon they'll come in. Hopefully we'll get them, though. And there's those. Star Wars Last Battle of Jakku, Last Stand. The Battle of Jakku, The Last Stand. And we got Luke right on the cover there. That's pretty cool. And on the back, they're advertising this. So you got the Darth Vader wannabe. Look at Elon Musk here, one of Donald Trump's kids. TVA. All right, number 2. The Time Variance Authority. Keeping everybody on time, on track. What if Galactus transformed Rogue? Issue number 1. This cover is a homage cover as well to this book, Tales to Astonish. With some sort of giant lobster with eyeballs. Wolverine Revenge, issue number 4. It's an interesting old man Logan story here. He's got this gray hair going here. I'm loving this cover. Look at that cover. Wow. And, of course, this is the red band version. I believe this is a mini-series. It's X-Men Xavier's Secret. Is it a mini-series or a one-shot? I'm trying. I think it might be just a one-shot. I don't know what his secret is, but Xavier has a secret. It's going to be revealed in here, I believe. Amazing Spider-Man number 66 has multiple covers. Well, of course it does. And here they are. I'll save the last one. I'll save my favorite one for last. This one's cool. It's a homage to Spider-Man cover. If you're wondering what, it's this Spider-Man, number 1. And it's that homage. That's pretty cool. And also this one. Wait, that was my favorite one. I suddenly picked it up accidentally already. So anyway, so these have been doing the mini deaths of Spider-Man. He's falling on the spout, you know. The Itsy Bitsy Spider story, you know. Got washed out. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. I'm loving this cover. What a great cover that is. Who is the artist here? I don't know. Anybody recognize? Who's that artist? And then we have this one. Look at that. I wonder what Mary Jane has to say about this, huh? Where's Mary Jane right now, Peter? What's going on with that? Okay. Blade. Red bag. Extremely violent. So violent they had to bag it. There you go. This one looks fun. It's Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon teaming up. Maybe I don't know what a great team they might make considering right there. That's a great cover. Lots of different characters on there. That's a good one. And this was awesome. You got to stop and look at this cover, what's going on here. If you get a moment, freeze frame that and have a closer look. It's pretty funny. Or if you get into the store, or you're here or your local shop, wherever you are. Wolverine, number 2. Yeah, go check that out. It's a pretty funny cover. Look at that one. Helverine, number 2. It's Helverine. Helverine, Kid Venom, number 4. Mystique has her own book. We're up to issue number 4. Phoenix is up to issue number 7, and we got a couple different covers for that one. Dr. Doom has been hot. He's on a lot of things. This is Iron Man number 4. And you got Doom on there with Infinity Gauntlet. Tony Stark. The Scarlet Witch, Wanda. I was on 2 of them. And then you have the Scarlet Witch comic book, issue number 8. I don't know why the Fantastic Four is on there, but there they are. And Wanda Maximoff. All right, there is our Marvel Comics for this week. It's starting to warm up in here. I did turn on the heat, so when everybody came in, they would be warm and cozy in the store today because it is, I don't think it's above 45, 50 degrees tops out there right now. So we'll find out. We're almost through them. I know I'm running a little behind. I'll try to speed things up. We're on to things are heating up, people. Things are heating up. We're into the large stack of variants for, regular covers for, standard covers for all the independents. And Mr. Happy is just hot to get out here and tell you that the secret word is heat. Heat. If you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store. If you're a Discount Club member or a subscriber, it gets you an extra 5%, so 20% off any single item in the store. Limit 1 per person per day. Some restrictions apply, but not many. The secret word is heat, because it's heating up in the Comics Club. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Happy. We'll see you next week. All right. There you go, people. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Naruto is up to issue number 2. And it has been a super popular book. We sold right out of issue number 1. And we've got number 2 for you. I don't know how long it lasts. Come and get some. This is best of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, best of Nobody. Do you know the character Nobody? If you don't, well, here you go. Here's some of his greatest stuff. And on the back it says, time for some seamless interfacing street style. I guess it's a cool way of saying we're going to rumble. One shot of Best of Shadow, Sonic the Hedgehog. So one shot. You get a whole description on the back of what it's all about. Godzilla has been everywhere. My hat's off to the people who own Godzilla and have been just got Godzilla everywhere these days. Andrews is the artist on the Amazing Spider-Man cover. Hey, thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate that. So there you go, people. It is Kara. I don't know how you pronounce Kaare Andrews. Godzilla, Dracula. This is Godzilla and Dracula going at it. You know, why not? Godzilla and everything. Godzilla and all the monsters. I'm loving it. Black Hammer, Spiral City, issue number 3. You a Black Hammer fan? I am. I love that world. It's very cool. If you haven't ever read anything in that world, you should. Yes, that is a bug guy. Arcbound, issue number 3 from Dark Horse. And it gives us this groovy back cover art. We also have Night Watcher, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle World. This is issue number 5, Night Watcher. Who is the Night Watcher? Star Trek, issue number 28. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Unlike those fake American heroes up in Washington. Real American heroes or Tallahassee. Or if you like, the Hillsborough County City County Council or whatever they are. Hide and Seek. This is Hyde Street. issue number 3, this a little more blowing out the candles there. Some of these hides covers are extremely violent and graphic. I'm just giving you a warning there. If you don't like your Santa Claus is dead with their heads chopped off, or his little elves' heads chopped off, well, that's not the one for you. Nor is this next one. This little freak. What the heck's going on there? Good Lord. This is not the Boy Scout Boy Scouts I used to know. But anyway, there you have that. King Spawn, issue number 41. This is number 1 of a book called Papa Duke, and they have some amazing covers. So if you are a cover fan, the cover art on these Papa Dukes is amazing. Do your own if you don't like those. You know, there's that too, and that one. I don't know why she's got a little blood coming out of her nose. What is that? Why? I got to read that. Check it out. The Patchwork Girl of Oz by Frank L. Baum. You know, The Wizard of Oz? This is her story there. The Patchwork Girl. Did you ever read that story of Wizard of Oz? It's a real story. It's one of his stories about the Patchwork Girl. It was early on in the Wizard of Oz stories. Savage Dragon has gotten itself up to 275, and it did a 100-page giant as a result. And there's that one. Or you can draw your own if you don't like that one. Sherlock Holmes, you saw him with Godzilla before. Well, here he is, the Dark Detective, Claws of the Chimera, issue number 3 of 4. Rat City from the World of Spawn in the future. Rat City. And this is the one coming out in February, just in case you needed to have a little sneak peek. Toxic Avenger, this one is the regular one. It comes with its own virgin cover on the back cover. And issue number 4 also, this one has a little trading card in it. How cool is that? So there's also Void Rivals. You saw the variant of that earlier. This is issue number 16 of Void Rivals. This book has just gotten hotter and hotter and hotter. World Tree. We haven't seen an issue for a while, but we finally got issue number 12. And there it is, World Tree. Creep Show, issue number 5. I'm loving it. Look at that sushi place. Not what you think. Look closer. And Gunslinger. This is Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger number 2. I'm liking this cover, but I'm also liking this cover. You recognize the artist? It's Spears. That guy has become so hot. Mark Spears. And here's what it'll look like next issue. Issue number 3. Epitaphs from the Abyss. If you like your terror comics, there's that cover. That's a good one. Pretty horrific. But this one's even better. Look at the Cthulhu monster there. Ooh, that tentacled monster trying to get them. I love it. Yes. Well, thank you. We appreciate you joining us. Gotcha, man. Issue number 6. And Space Ghost at last. I've been waiting for that one. A lot of us. Space Ghost. I'm loving the Space Ghost covers. What great fun stuff. Space Ghost. From Coast to Coast. Space Ghost. This is Delivers from Evil from Blood Moon Comics. This is issue number 3. Loving that cover. That clockwork nun there. It's pretty wild. And we have Flavor Girls, issue number 2 of the current series. This is a return to the mothership. And Wind, The Power of Blood, issue number 2 of the latest series of Wind. There you have it, people. That's all of it. We got it all in just over a half hour. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you can get by the Comics Club. If you can't, if you're not local here, certainly check us out online at www.comicsclub.com. And last but not least, remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.